Hello. Happy Wednesday. It is Erica with Holy Rustic, and I am here, that's not the button I wanted, to paint this cute, that's not what I wanted to do. Are you still there? Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out how to turn this around. I am here to paint this cute little interchangeable with you. I'm trying to figure out where my button is to flip the camera. There we go. Now everything's facing the right way. So come on in and hang out with me. This is our cutting board interchangeable. So that's what it looks like there. And it has sweet little pieces that slide in and out. You know we love these interchangeable pieces because you can buy the base once and then buy all the fun seasonal pieces to slide in and out and have really cute decor. So this is a little cutting board, and I thought it would look really cute in the kitchen. And I've got today the original piece that it comes with. It says recipes, and it's got a little mixer on it. Super cute. So I thought we'd paint that one up, and then I've got a Valentine's Day one cut out as well that we could paint up. Probably won't do that one today, but we could do it, you know, another day. We could paint that one up and show you what that looks like. It's actually the same little lovebirds that we did the other day on our windmill interchangeable. So super cute. So let me know how your week is. Say hey. Just gonna base coat this cutting board in a nice tan color here. What did I do with that? Last night we had our first in-person class of 2024 at Shirelli's Pizzeria. We had a small group getting back from the holidays. Our holiday classes are always very full, and so getting back from the holidays, it was a smaller class, but we had lots of fun. We painted lovebirds on canvas, so cute. And then yesterday morning I posted lots of our classes that are coming up for February. So if you are local, go check those out. And if you're not local, let me know which class you would like to see offered online. So trying to decide which designs we should offer as an online class. So let me know which ones you would like to see offered online. That's not plugged in. Thought it was. Hang on. Okay, there we go. I'm looking here, and I do not see my white or my black paint. I do not know where they went. I thought they were here yesterday. And I don't see them. Might be a problem. It's not a problem. We have plenty of paint, but I just need to figure out where they are. Alright, so I'm just drying this real quick. I'm going to go ahead and paint this piece here that goes on the front the same color. We've got these two little pieces that go here, and this is what the interchangeable slides in and out. So per the usual, we don't need to paint those, but we'll base this with this tan as well. It does have the words engraved on it, but it also has 3D letters that go over top. So I'm not going to be particular about not covering up that engraving because I've got the 3D pieces. They're going to pop right on top of there. I'm a little disappointed this morning. I thought we were going to wake up to snow and that the kids might have a snow day. And I might not have to get out of bed quite so early. But all we got was rain, which is stinky. I'm ready for snow. All right, I've got to find some white and some black because they're not sitting here on my table and I'm not quite sure where they have gotten away to. So let's see what we've got over here on the wall. We'll just grab, I've got some off-white here, so we'll use that. And then black. I think I'm gonna need some black. Here's some black. We'll use that as well. Ignore that pile of paint over there in the corner. Y'all, I have shelves lined all the way over here on this wall. It is still not enough to hold all of my paint. I've like been racking my brain trying to figure out what I'm going to do about my paint because we have these shelves. I have shelves in the other room that are filled with paint. I have shelves over here on this other side of my studio that are filled with paint. It's just everywhere. There's paint everywhere. And I don't really know what to do with it all. All right, I'm gonna take a little bit of black and we're gonna, actually I'm not gonna use black. I'm gonna use some of the white. Just gonna wipe that off. Let's use some of this creamy white color. And we'll just dry brush a little bit of this on here. Just kind of want that woodish look. Let's mix a little bit of that with this tan. There we go. Because this is supposed to look like a cutting board. I don't want to use the black. I don't want it to be too dark. And then we'll do this piece the same way. Maybe I did not dry this one, did I? Yep, it's okay. This will be all right. Let's try that real quick. And then let's put some dark brown on here too. I think I've got some in that bottle. If you're just joining us, say hey. Let me know that you're here. Let me know how your Wednesday is going. I cannot believe that it is already Wednesday. It's kind of crazy. 2024 feels like it's flying by already. Like, I feel like I don't really feel like we just had Christmas, but I just feel like it should not be the middle of January already. I guess it's not quite the middle of January, but I don't know. Anybody else feel that way? Like the days just fly by. So I'm just taking the tiniest bit of paint on my paintbrush, light pressure, and we're just going up and down to give this kind of a wood look. Here. Cute. Okay, that works for me. So we'll set these to the side and let those dry over there, maybe, hopefully. Okay. We've got our base pieces that it sits in. There's two of them. I don't need to paint the one that goes underneath, but we'll do this guy in this dark brown. So this piece has a little mixer on the insert that we're going to put in here today. And on the designer's picture, it looks like she painted it in teal. I think I want to do mine in red. You know what you think? Should we do a red mixer instead of the teal? My mixer is red, and I just love the look of a red mixer. I thought that would be really cute. All right, a little more brown. Just a little bit. There we go. All right, and that is our base piece. As always, remember, try not to get too much paint in that crevice there because we want to be sure our pieces are all going to fit together. So that's done. And then we have our little mixer piece. So, I think you guys can see. All right. Got our words here. It's got some little eggs. We'll start with the back and work our way to the front. So we have a recipe book and a mixer. Let's start with some gray. We'll just mix, actually I think I've got some gray here on the table, so we'll just use that. Maybe. So yesterday we posted some in-person classes that I am super excited about. We're gonna do a string art class, which, you know, we have not done one of those in a long time here at Holy Rustic. So I'm excited about that. That is going to be at Fresco Tea Bar, which if you're local is, they have several different locations. It will be at the one in Clarksville. Super cute little place. Can't wait to do that. I'm excited about that class. We posted a class at Forest Edge Winery, which is an amazing winery out in Shepherdsville in Kentucky. They have the best wine slushies ever. So I'm excited about that. It's a little known. It's called Love Songs. So cute. Love that design, and I cannot wait to paint it out there. We also posted a fundraiser for out there, Paint Your Pet. So if you've ever wanted to paint your pet, this is your chance. I don't offer those classes very often, but super fun class, and it's a great fundraiser for Barktown Rescue. So go check that one out. All right, I'm gonna paint, there's a little bit of this little knob here on the mixer. We'll paint that silver, and then we're gonna go across here. Now we've got our little 3D piece that sets on here on our mixer. So we don't have to paint all of this. I just wanna paint the part that's gonna show through. We'll paint that gray. And then trying to decide, I guess this piece here should be gray too, the little part that connects to the bowl. We'll make it gray. Why not? All right, so that should be that. And then this is gonna go here, so this will be our mixer color here. And I grabbed some silver, so we'll just do a little silver on here just for a little sparkle. It's just a, I don't know, this is a really light silver. But I'll just add a little something here. We also announced yesterday our BOGO for the month, which is a cute little set of nerdy bunnies, little shelf sitters. So I'll get a pair of those cut out and we'll paint those with you guys. But remember, the BOGO is only available through the end of the month, so you want to get that ordered so you can paint yours up. It's a great way to have your own little craft night at home with friends for a very reasonable price. You're going to buy one, get one kit for free. So fun and super affordable. All right, so I just did that in silver. Good morning, Opal. How are you? How is your day going? We've got our little recipe book here. Looks like in the picture that maybe she put scrapbook paper on there. It's like a red check. I don't really want to do that. And I don't really want to make it red because my mixer is going to be red. So what color should we paint the recipe book? Anybody have any thoughts? I'm going to grab some red and go ahead and work on the mixer here. While you all think about what color we should paint our recipe book. Ooh, the Orange Grove. That sounds like fun. Can I get some fresh oranges? Sounds really good. You're missing all of the fun weather, Opal. It's just rainy and cold here. Rainy and cold. All right, I'm gonna do my mixer in red. So we'll paint this piece first. Fresh oranges sound amazing. tonight we have our kids class at Hunter Station Pizza here in Sellersburg. We're painting a little winter bear. Been raining almost every day here. We've had so much rain here lately, like it's crazy. I'm over the rain. I wish it was all snow. I know that some of you are like, boo, that sounds horrible, but I really love the snow. And if it's gonna be cold, I really would like some snow. I have another set of windows in town that I need to go, take down the Christmas and paint some Valentine's Day stuff for her. And I don't know when that's gonna happen because it rained all day yesterday and I can't paint in the rain, even though it's covered. Ooh, yellow and gold, that's a great idea. Yellow gold on the rest of you. I like that idea. With the red, that would look really pretty. Great idea, Opal. Yeah, I was gonna go do the windows yesterday, but it rained all day and I cannot paint in the rain, even though she has like a covered porch there at her place, but like it just would not, the paint does not do well with that much moisture in the air. If it was going to be dry the next day, I wouldn't worry about it so much, but when I know it's just going to keep raining days and days on end, like the paint would never dry and it would not do well, wouldn't hold up well. So I don't know when I'm going to go get her windows done because it seems like it's going to just get colder and colder and be rainier and rainier. Good morning, Indu. How are you? So we shall see. I'm gonna have to look at the weather and just find the best day out of all of the days to go get those done because I know she is ready for something besides Christmas. Okay, so Opal suggested a yellow gold. This may not be exactly what she had in mind, but we're gonna go for it. I love this idea. I think it's gonna go really well with that red. So remember, when you order our kits, all of our kits come with paint. They're gonna come with a little picture and some basic directions. So you can just follow the picture and paint it exactly like the picture, or you can go rogue and do your own thing. It's totally up to you. Basically, all you're gonna need some paint brushes, a paper plate or something to put your paint on, and a cup of water to rinse your brushes in, and you are set to paint any kit that you order from us. So we include everything you need to do to complete your project. You're gonna get the glue to put everything together. You're gonna get a little makeup sponge to be able to do like words and stuff with, which is super handy. So, okay, I love this color. It's a great idea. Probably gonna need 2 coats on that just because yellow is so translucent. So we'll dry this. And we'll put a second coat on there, and then maybe I'll do some details on it in a slightly different color. Maybe this gold ochre. My red mixer needs another coat as well, so we'll do that too. So remember, you just need to look at your piece. You don't have to paint everything because a lot of these pieces stack on top of each other, and that stuff underneath is going to be covered. So like, I'm not super worried about this section here where the words are going to go because it has actually 2 pieces that stack on top of there. So I'm not worried about that. I didn't paint the top of my mixer because not gonna matter. Looks like my mom's old recipe book. Ooh, fun. So yeah, that won't matter. And the bottom here is where the piece goes in and out of the little interchangeable part. So I'm not worried about that either. So I don't need to make sure that's super clean. So just kind of take a look when you're looking at your pieces and see what's going to matter and what pieces do you really not have to worry about. And then And I know that my type A's have a really hard time with that sometimes because they want it all to look perfect, but you're going to cover it up. So it's really going to be okay. You don't have to waste time painting all of that. All right, we're going to give our mixer another coat of red here. I'm loving how the red and the yellow are going together here. They look really good. So you can follow the picture, or you can just use it as a guide and do your own thing. And sometimes I like to follow the picture exactly if I'm not feeling, you know, super creative and my brain's not going. And sometimes the picture just looks really good. Like sometimes there's no need to change it. But sometimes I like to change up the colors a little bit. So it's totally up to you. So the original on this one, the designer had a teal colored mixer, which was so cute. And I wanted to do a red mixer. So that's what we're going with. Okay, so here's oh, there we go, the original. Kind of teal colored. All right, so we've got that. I don't have to worry about this little stick here. I guess that's a spoon maybe sticking out of the bowl. We don't have to worry about that because it's going to go right over top of there. I'm just making sure I covered everything that I needed to cover. It looks good. All right, we've got our little flower jar. Let's paint that this creamy white color. Yeah, I guess so. Try to be careful not to get too much paint in those etched lines there. This bottom part, not going to matter. That's the part that slides in and out. So I don't have to stress about that. In fact, I don't want to get very much paint down there because then it will not work. It will not work. So just give this a light coat of paint. I could take my makeup sponge and dab this on here if I was super worried about these etched words, but I'm just using a really light coat with my brush and not pushing very hard, and we can still read where it says flower there. I did get a little much paint right there in that little section. So a little trick for you. You can take like a weeder tool if you have one. This is like for a Cricut. And you can pick up just a little bit of black and just kind of come right along those lines that are etched in there for you and kind of fix that a little bit. It's much better if you don't get paint in there in the first place, but if you do, you can do that. That's a good fix. Okay, we've got our eggs. So eggs should be white or brown. We could do brown eggs or maybe blue eggs. Bowl. Let's paint the bowl blue. That'll be fun. For a little pop of color there. Like those old Cinderella Pyrex bowls. Those are my favorite. Okay, so we'll paint this pretty teal color. It's got some little, I don't know what that is, batter that kind of seeps out over the edge. So I don't have to worry about that part there. I just want to be careful over here by my egg. I don't want to get any of this teal on my egg. Nice and close. There we go. All right, so there is our bowl. Cute, and we'll add some little white details there. Kids has a chicken that is called an Easter egg or chicken, lays different colored eggs. Yes, my mom had some of those too. They lay like the bluish green eggs. Did you know, fun fact, you can tell what color eggs are going to be by the color of the chicken's ears. So, chickens have ears. Yes, they do. And you can, if you look at their ears, you can see what color their eggs will be. My mom has chickens, so fun fact of the day there. All right, so we'll do brown eggs, I guess. These are farm fresh eggs here. So we'll do some. All right, so there's that one. And then I've got these two little eggs that go on top. And we'll just do these in brown as well. White. Because our flour jar is kind of that creamy white color. I don't want too much. I want everything to be white. That's boring. Boring, boring. Okay, we've got our little batter here. We'll do this creamy color. It's kind of coming out of our bowl. And then our little wooden spoon, I suppose that should be brown or maybe tan. There we go. All right. I'm going to take, look in here to see where my sponge is, and I do not see it. Y'all, I cleaned up yesterday, and this is why I don't clean up, because then I don't know where anything is. Does anybody else have that problem? Just me. Okay, and I didn't really like clean. I picked a few things up. I'm going to pick up a little bit of black here. I want to add just a little black around my flour jar. That's a lot. I'm just gonna kind of go around the edge of it as best as I can with this little sponge. There we go. Just to give it a little something there. Just kind of make it pop a little bit. We'll add some details to that when we get this all glued together. We've got our little recipes, so we'll do this in black, the words, and I've got my Home Sweet Home over there. I need to paint that black as well while we've got the black going on here. Okay, so there's that recipes, and then here's the word sweet. I don't want to. These would look really cute in colors, but these stay on there all the time, so I don't want them to be distracting from the different pieces that'll slide in and out. So we'll just do them in black so that they'll go with everything. E, H. So if you are just joining us, this is our cutting board interchangeable piece that you can order on our website. There's lots of different options to grab for interchangeables that go with the seasons and stuff that you can slide in and out of it. Super cute little piece, and you can grab that on our website, holyrustic.com. Yesterday we did drop some new classes on the website, so be sure to check those out. We'll be at Forest Edge Winery in Shepherdsville. We will be, we've got a class at Fresco Tea Bar, which is in Clarksville. So lots and lots of different classes that we posted for you, so go check those out. Be sure to grab your tickets for those classes. And if you're not local, let me know what classes you would like to see offered online. So we want to do some online classes for 2024, but I just don't know where to start. So, all right, I'm gonna do this part. This is the first layer, well, actually it's the second layer of the word recipes that goes on our book. So we'll do this in white, and then the black letters will go over top of it. It'll look really cute. And then we should be ready to glue everything together and add our little details. I think we've got everything base coated. And this is not a white, it's kind of a creamy, buttermilky white because I failed to grab the white before I sat down and I don't see it really close by, so rather than make y'all wait, we'll just use this. Okay, so that should be good. So let's glue that Home Sweet Home first and put the cutting board together so that can dry for a second while we're doing the rest of the interchangeable. Okay, so got our glue here. Remember, you do not need much glue on these pieces. A little bit goes a long way. We don't want it to be seeping out from underneath. So just a dot of glue will go a long ways. And I try not to get all the little glue strings everywhere. It's harder to do on these little letters, so if you struggle to glue the small pieces, you could always squeeze a little glue out on a plate and use something like a toothpick or something to put the glue on with. Make it a little bit easier. Just trying to get some of these strings off. All right, so there's our sweet. But all of the glues, they tend to kind of, if they seep out, you're gonna see them because they're not gonna dry 100% clear. So you just want to be careful not to have a bunch of glue coming out from behind your pieces. Just a little bit. Right now we're using E6000 in all of our kits, and the E6000 does give you just a little bit of wiggle room before it dries completely, and it does take a good bit for it to actually dry. So just be sure you leave your pieces laying flat before and make sure they're completely dry before you go setting them up. And if you've got an interchangeable piece, like this one is going to be, don't put it together all the way. Don't slide the interchangeable in until you're 100% sure that your glue is dry. Because what I have seen happen is people put them together and then they don't take them back apart to let them finish drying, and they inadvertently glue them together. So I don't want to do that. Alright, here is H. Got a lot of glue on that one. O. M. So tonight we're doing our kids class at Hunter Station. Super excited about that one. It's a cute little winter bear. And then we got some classes posted for next week as well. Woo. So be sure to check those out. All right. Home Sweet Home. How cute. Home Sweet Home. All right, and then we'll just go ahead and glue this puppy together while we're gluing. So it's got these two pieces here. This is what your interchangeable slides in and out. We did not paint them because they're going to be covered. So we're just going to glue them and stack them together. And glue and stack. And I just want to be sure, I don't want to go all the way to the bottom. There's a little lip there. That's what the base goes in. So just be sure not to cover that part up. Make sure these are lined up. And then our Home Sweet Home goes right here on top. Right, and that's your base of your cutting board. We've got these two little pieces that it's going to set in, so we'll glue these together. Here. Okay. Just a little loose strings off of there. All right, so there's those pieces, and then this will set in here like so. I always just like to double check it. I've got it. Okay, I don't know what it was doing, but it said we were not connected for a second. So yeah, that looks good. And I'll pull this apart, let this lay down to dry, and then I will probably glue this into the base when I get ready to set it up, just so that it's a little more stable. You don't have to do that. It's a pretty tight fit, and that's got a lot of width at the bottom, so it should be okay. But if you want it to be just a little more stable, you can glue the base to it. It's nice to not have it glued all the way together because, you know, then if you want to take it apart for storage or whatever. But since this is an interchangeable piece, you really probably don't ever need to store it. All right, so we've got our mixer here. I know it's got like it has a Valentine's Day design that goes with it, and I'm pretty sure there's like some Christmas and, you know, all the holidays. So you wouldn't really ever need to put it away. It's something you can leave out all year long. I'm trying to figure out where the glue needs to go on this. Okay, so we'll glue here, here, here. I think most of those eggs. And here. All right, just a little bit of glue. Don't need very much. A little string there. There we go. Got it. We'll put that down. Now I've got some glue kind of seeping out here on this side. I got a little carried away, so I'm gonna just wipe that with a little chunk of sponge that's laying here. There we go. So if that happens and your glue gets a little crazy on you and you didn't know it before it dries, just take something and kind of wipe it and you'll have a lot less mess. It's better to not have to do that, but it happens. Okay, so there's that. We've got our little recipes, the first part of the recipes. So we'll put this on. I like to glue all the pieces down and then do like the little highlights and details. That way I can kind of see where things are gonna be. Just makes it a little easier, I think. So our little batter that's coming out of our bowl. Our little word recipes. Try not to get too crazy with the glue on here. All right. And we'll stick that down. Cute. All right, and then we've got our eggs. So one egg goes over here. And one egg goes over here. I think that's all the gluing. So we'll put the lid on this so it doesn't run all over the place on us. And then we'll add our little details. So when I do the details, I like to grab just a tiny paintbrush. And we'll just start putting some details on here. I want to do on this bowl some cute little white lines. And let's see, here on our spoon, we'll give our little eggs a little highlight there. And then on my mixer, I want to do some lines and some dots here. So I like to, when I'm doing like the little details here, I'm not gonna make a solid line that goes all the way around the mixer. If you break it up a little bit, you're gonna have a much better time about having your lines kind of be a little more uniform. What happens when we try to do the lines all, you know, you just try to go like you would with a marker or a pencil, and you just try to trace everything basically. Your pressure changes, and as your pressure changes, you're inadvertently going to be pushing down harder with your paintbrush, so your lines are going to get thicker in some spots, and people tend to really, it's frustrating when you're painting like that. So I recommend doing just like little broken lines and dots, and your eye kind of fills in the details without you having to put them all on there. Okay, and it certainly looks really cute without all the extra little lines and stuff, but I think it just adds a little something to it. You may find that you prefer to do the lines and stuff before you put it all together, but that's just how I roll here. All right, let's do a little line down here in the bottom of our bowl. On my flower jar, I want to do just a few little details there. Cute. And then I want to add a little something to this recipe book. So I'm going to take some of this yellow ochre. Morning, Jennifer. Good morning, Marie. Hello, Debbie. How is everybody doing today? If you're just joining us, we are painting our interchangeable cutting board piece here. Super cute. This is available on the website. And that's not the brush I wanted. All right, so I'm gonna take some of this yellow ochre. I think I'll just do some like swirly lines here on my cookbook. And maybe some white too. Just kind of zhuzh it up a little bit. It's looking kind of boring. I do like the yellow, but that was a great idea. It just turned out really cute. All right. There we go. All right, I'm just gonna take one last look here and see if there's anywhere else I want to add any details. I feel like it looks pretty good. Sometimes it's hard to know when to stop with the details. Mine has spots and spills on the recipe book. Well, hey, that's okay. It is okay. I think that recipe books are kind of a thing of the past. I have a few recipe books, but I don't really use them very much. I usually go to Pinterest when I'm looking for a new recipe or whatever. I have, you know, like a million recipes on Pinterest saved, but I just don't use a recipe book very much anymore. Never thought about that till just now. Okay, anywho's, so here we go. There is our little insert, and here is our cutting board. So this is just gonna slide right in there. Very snugly. So cute. Okay, the original has some little twine around the top of the cutting board here. All I've got is this baker's twine that's sitting here. I don't see any other twine sitting close by, but we'll just put this on here just so you can see kind of what that looks like, because it is kind of cute. It's just kind of wrapped around here. Would probably look better with regular twine, but it's kind of a cute little touch. I'm just gonna put that there like that. So that's how the original one has, you can see, maybe, there we go. It's got some twine kind of around this piece here. So that's kind of cute. That's a nice little touch. Kind of just dresses up that top. You could change that out like for the seasons to match a little bow. That would be cute. And then it's just going to set in our little base here. Oops, maybe. There we go. Just like that. So cute. So this is our cutting board, interchangeable. You can find it on the website. These pieces slide in and out. I've got a little lovebird insert that goes in here that we can do up for Valentine's Day. And then it's got some other different holidays and stuff too that you can slide in and out. So cute. I am loving this one. It's going to look really cute in my kitchen. I cannot wait to go put it up. So go check this out on the website if you're interested in grabbing one. You can grab the interchangeables and everything that go with it as well. Don't forget the BOGO was posted yesterday. That's our buy one, get one free kit for the month. You're going to use the code BUNNIES, BUNNIES, BOGO, BOGO, to get those buy one, get one free. It's a little nerdy bunny couple. So cute, perfect for Easter, and makes a great little fun night at home. If you're local, go check out all of our fun classes we have coming up. So many amazing classes. I'm super excited about a lot of them. So I cannot wait to see you and paint with you really soon. And I hope that you have an amazing Wednesday. Bye, y'all.